So, give me some background of who Ivana is.
Oh Lord. So Ivana is what they call a third culture kid.
A third culture kid.
Yes.
Explain.
Which means I was born into one culture, raised in another, and therefore have a combination of the two.
Okay.
So I was born in Colorado, raised.
Oh, where in Colorado?
Fort Collins.
Okay.
So born
My
in
cousin
Colorado.
lives in Colorado, so I just
Okay. Yeah, born in Colorado, raised between North Jersey and the DMV.
Where in New Jersey?
Bayonne, Jersey City.
Bayonne. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Where the crackheads dwell.
Were they? I don't know. Are they still there? I feel like it's nice there now.
Is it nice? I don't know.
It's nice now.
Heroin,
yeah,
maybe.
Bayonne is really nice. When I was a kid, it was the nicer area too. I don't know.
Yeah.
But so like I lived there for a while. We lived in the DMV when I was really young for a little while. Then we moved to Sudan for a while. We came back. We were back in Jersey City. We were in Sudan for a year, I think, the first time we went. So we were there for a year. We came back, went back to Jersey City. Then we moved to, Lord, where did we go to next? We moved to Dubai when I was 12.
Okay. Uh-oh. Don't know what happened. Say words.
Hello.
No.
Nope.
What happened?
Kind of, sort of. Nope.
Yo.
Say words.
Uh-oh. That was, I don't like that. It's like it's
being sensitive.
It's being sensitive.
Yeah, you can tell. There you go.
All right, I think you're back.
There you go. Nope. There. Okay.
Carry on.
So moved to Dubai when I was 12, and we lived there until I got married when I was 16. I got married when I was 16, moved from Dubai to Saudi, lived in Saudi for 6 years.
Okay.
Left Saudi, moved to New York, was in New York for a year, then moved to South Jersey. Lived here for a few years, then moved to Tanzania.
Tanzania?
Yep. Okay. And then came back to South Jersey. So I've lived all over the world. I consider myself more of an American Arab because a Because it's hard. I feel bad saying it because people give me a lot of flack for it, but that's what I was raised in, the Arab culture. My stepfather's Sudanese and my friends were all Arabs, and that's, growing up in Dubai that's just what's my life.
How do they feel about Arab money? How do they feel?
Who are they?
The Arabs.
Oh, I mean,
have they heard the song?
Oh no! Oh, I was like, wait, what?
No.
I don't think that they've ever heard that song.
Right.
No, totally not a thing. But so it's just been my life. I'm kind of a mix of Arab American.
Okay.
And then
what's your ethnicity?
My mom is mixed race. My mom is black and white, and my dad is black.
Okay.
But I wasn't raised in what is more commonly understood as black culture. So when people meet me, they're confused and then usually irritated. Like, so what you mean you don't know this or that?
So that's why you like Tony Campbell so much. It's a front.
I like his music. Thank you very much.
No, I love the Goofy movie.
I like it's different. So I'm in my adult phase. I've been, kind of coming into what it means to be a black woman.
Yeah.
And I'm having to learn it as an adult, which I feel like is different than being raised in it.
100%.
Yeah.
So how did you discover a different world?
A Different World was a show my mom loved. It was like one of those shows that could be on and she wasn't. My mom was very religious and very
Here's a chance to make it.
Right. It was a show I think she felt like was safe. So it was one of the things we were allowed to watch.
Okay, so that came from the household.
That came from the household.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. So love A Different World. And there are things that are like black culture that were normal. And then there are things that people talk about that I'm like, I have no idea what you're on about, but okay.
And you were married once?
I was married for 17 years.
17 years.
I was, yeah. I got married at 16 and stayed married until I turned 32.
Why did that end?
I was married very young, obviously, and we started to grow up and grow apart and realized we really don't have anything in common. So he's a great person. We don't vibe in that way.
Do you think how important do you think that is?
It's extremely important
to have something in common.
Very important. I saw something recently where people were like, it's not that big of a deal to have like lots of things in common with your partner. And I was like, I disagree highly, because without it, you don't have anything to talk about. You don't have any time to share together. You don't have
That's
common
fair.
interests or things that you might enjoy at the same time.
What made it take that long?
I was raised in a culture where divorce is not a thing.
So when do you feel like you were just there to stick it out? How many years in?
I would probably say like 12. Year 12, probably.
So 5 years you were just sticking it out.
I was working on it. Yeah, I was trying to do all the things that I thought I was supposed to do to fix it and fix me.
And it was a mutual split.
Yeah, very much so.
I had a conversation.
Multiple conversations. Yeah.
Okay.
No, he wanted somebody very different. I wanted someone very different. It was like, we're not the other person's person.
But once upon a time you were. Or do you feel like you just never were?
No, I think that we met at a time where it made sense, and I think that in the grand scheme of like what Muslims are looking for marriage, it made sense, and we ticked off all the boxes of, respect and manners and family and all of those, like, the like really core things. Yeah. But when it came down to it, we never really had. It looked good on paper. It looked good on paper, and we worked hard at it. And I think there was a period of time, a very short period of time, but a period of time where we were really happy, and then we moved out of that bubble and had to get down to real life. And that was probably when we left Saudi, I would say. Yeah.
I'm asking you to move that mic a little bit closer to you. Sorry. You've been fine. I just, I'm looking.
Is that better? Okay.
Put it down a little bit. Push it down. There you go. Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I had to, I hope that's not too sensitive information.
No.
I had to grill you.
No, those are, I feel like common things. I've made a big like post when I got divorced, like a very public post where I was
Do you want to get married again?
I would love to get married again.
You would love to get married again?
I would love to get married again.
Anybody in the works?
No. No.
Because dating pool has pee in it?
Dating pool has pee, poop, and vomit, and a lot of other things in it. Yeah, no.
Vomit.
Yeah, no. Dating after you were married to the first person you were ever with, like I didn't date. So
that was the first person you were with.
Yeah. So like first person, I was a virgin, I got married, all that kind of stuff. So like
you were a virgin when you got married?
Absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So like that was only person I had ever been with. In every way, shape, and form.
I wonder how that changes people's mind. You were a virgin when you got married.
Yeah. First person I ever kissed, first person I ever slept with, everything.
First person you ever kissed.
Absolutely. Everything. Like
how did this happen? Like how
did we get married? So
I wasn't set up, was it?
No. Okay. So no, not in what Americans traditionally think of as setup, but we met through mutual friends. Mm-hmm. And he was living in Saudi. He was in school at the time. I was living in Dubai, and his best friend's sisters, like his best friend's family lived in Dubai. I was friends with them. He was friends, and we met that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's I mean, that's a normal kind of circumstance.
Yeah, it wasn't a setup, and we both were very much on board.
And you were married at what age?
16.
16.
I was 16.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's not American.
That's not American. Not at all. It's very un-American, actually. Very not American.
16.
Yeah.
No, American is getting pregnant at 16.
Yeah. Having kids that age, yes, but not married.
Yeah, not marriage.
No, I was a whole focused, intentional.
How long was the divorce process?
It took us, I think, like the technical amount, maybe like 6 or 7 months. Okay. But because we didn't have any, there was we also had no arguments. There was no like pushback. Simple. It was very basic. Like, that's nice. This is what we're doing. You sign, I sign, we're done. The papers took long to get through the court. That's a blessing in itself. Absolutely. It was very simple. So that was why, I mean, I have friends that were getting divorced before me that are still not yet fully divorced.